551-7332.
Back on the show that's all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. You're listening to Get Down to Business. I'm your host, Shalom Klein. Remember, you can always download podcasts on my website at shalomklein.com. That's also where you can find out about a lot of important causes that I'm very passionate about. One of those causes is community advocacy in West Rogers Park, which my good friend Tony Martinez knows a thing or two about. Tony, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Shalom. It's great to participate.
Of course. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday evening. And I know the only thing that can take you away from your family on a Sunday evening is about your neighborhood. And I know you're very involved in many initiatives, including AYSO. But our neighborhood, which we love, West Rogers Park, a.k.a. West Ridge, depending on who you are and what you know about the history, has long been overlooked. And that's the reason for some call it aging centers of community life. And I'm curious what sort of initiatives you're focused on, and I want to make sure our listeners can get involved.
Sure, absolutely. Again, I am a part of a network, a coalition of diverse community leaders and citizens who are trying to bring a new library to West Rogers Park. Our coalition is called the Library Enhancement Renewal Network, and what we're looking at is to bring a state-of-the-art library with the technology needs and the social needs that a 21st century library brings to a community. Our current library was built in 1962, which was pre-computer era, and there's significantly updates that need to be accomplished in order to bring it up to a standard which many of the new libraries in the Chicago area have.
So for our listeners that aren't completely familiar with where West Rogers Park is, can you help us with a little bit of the geography?
Sure. The Northtown branch is located on California, just north of Devon. So West Rogers Park is on the far north part of Chicago, and it borders our northern suburbs of Evanston, Lincolnwood, and Skokie. So it is a community center, so to speak, of the north side of Chicago, where it's the crossroads to the suburbs.
So the comment that no doubt many people are making is, the city's broke. There's no money. Why should the city of Chicago invest in a new or an improved library for the Northtown branch? Tony, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I say that, like parks and schools, libraries are critical anchors in the community. They provide innovative services. They provide learning opportunities. They are the central hub to a community. People go to libraries to seek new jobs, folks who don't have computers at home. Many jobs, if we look right now, ask for an email address. Many of these folks don't have not even computers to have that accessibility. So libraries are that type of resource for those folks. Also for community centers in terms of having a space for teens to not only just learn, but to also get together and discuss and learn about new technologies and work as, be part of community, stay out of trouble. Libraries place such a central focus to the vitality of a neighborhood, and also in terms of business. When I go visit to libraries and surrounding communities that are better equipped, at the end, I take my daughter and my family to lunch in a neighboring restaurant. So it's really a central focus and a central point of community and also business development if we think about it from a greater standpoint.
Well, Tony, you're touching on a very important piece over here, which is the dollars that are spent around the library. And I completely agree with you that right now, probably many people in the West Ridge, West Rogers Park area likely are going to other branches. And you named a few examples of libraries that have seen improvements, that have seen renovations. And you're probably a good example. You're taking your daughter to a different neighborhood. That means you're spending your money in a different neighborhood, supporting hopefully a small business. And we love all small businesses, but we particularly love the small businesses in our neck of the woods. And that means that you have spent your dollars in a different neighborhood, and you've just supported a little bit of a different economy.
Exactly. It's a way to grow the prosperity of our neighborhood. I would love the opportunity to walk to the library, which I live off of Granville and Bell, and it's not too far away. But that along the way, I will be spending money in those local businesses, and I do on occasion. But going to a library more consistently in our neighborhood would also increase just the overall revenue dollars that it can bring to the community, and that we can invest back into the community, which will only make it even greater, not only just for the people who live here, but others who have an interest in visiting our area. As you know, Shalom, Devon is the international marketplace of Chicago. We have so many different types of restaurants, and we need to figure out how we can bring that back up again. And I, quite frankly, the group that I'm working with and that you're a part of, believe that a library can do that.
That's right. And the international marketplace, I like that term. And it really, really is. This is obviously an effort to try to bring a new, improved library to West Rogers Park. But the conversation that has started as a result of this advocacy effort has been nothing short of incredible. People from all walks of life coming together around something that we all agree on. And in this hyper-political environment where it seems that nothing can ever be agreed upon, and where there's such a tense conversation about people, and people that we agree with and people that we don't agree with, and it seems that there's so much more that we disagree on. It's nice locally in a neighborhood to talk about what we can do together. So tell us about some of the people, some of the cultures that call West Rogers Park home.
Sure. Well, to kind of describe that, I'll mention everyone who's involved with the Learn West Rogers Park Coalition. You have business leaders in terms of Devon Bank, West Ridge Chamber of Commerce. We have the Friends of Northtown Library, Indo-American Center, the Jewish Community Council, North Boundary Homeowners League Association, Rogers Park Business Alliance, Rogers Park Historical Society, the West Rogers Park Community Organization. All represent so many different aspects of identity groups, and it's my experience as a resident member. I've just been overwhelmed with the support, where you have groups who in the larger world spectrum don't work together, but here we are working together for one common goal, and we have all of us have combined our efforts to collect more than 1,300 petition signatures to demonstrate our community's support for this new library. So it's been a tremendous outreach that this group has done, and that we will continue to do so. This is a long-term effort, and we're going to need everyone in West Rogers Park and West Ridge to join together for the development of this community hub
and beyond. This is an international marketplace, and my call to action would be stop by and visit. Literally, just stop by and visit. Drive by the branch of the library and notice what's going on. But stop into one of the local businesses, and I think you'd be amazed as you drive down Devon Avenue. You start at McCormick, start at Kedzie, and you drive through some of the Jewish businesses, and you look at some of the fantastic bakeries and restaurants, and then you pass through the Indian community and the Pakistani community. There's some good food, and there's some more importantly great people.
Yes, absolutely, and there's a new Mexican restaurant that's been built on Devon, just east of Western, and it's an amazing thing. And I think I encourage people to visit. I encourage people to support this library initiative. They can go to change.org and sign the petition. Just type in Northtown Library for a search, and the petition is right there. This is a phenomenal opportunity to reestablish an anchor through the library in West Rogers Park that it's going to, for generations and generations, this area will prosper even more.
That's for sure. Really, really important that again, you stop by, visit the West Rogers Park area. Check out change.org, sign the petition. As I've been networking, Tony, as you know, we've heard so many people that have some history, some background, some childhood memory of West Rogers Park, then they're coming out. So, Tony, we appreciate your advocacy. We appreciate your spreading the word on a Sunday evening to our listeners. And, of course, we'd love to follow the progress over the coming weeks, months, and years as hopefully we do good things for the neighborhood. But thank you for all that you're doing.
I thank you for the opportunity, Shalom, and keep up the good work.
All right, fantastic. After the break, we've got a fantastic lineup of successful professional entrepreneurs, including Morris Teller from Zango Payments. You don't want to miss it. You're listening to Get Down to Business.
Each year, the